It's Friday morning, and that means we're talking football here at 105.5 WDHA on the morning. Jolt, Chris Swendeman and I are in our WDHA Pro Football Pick'em Challenge. I have a 6-game lead over you, Swendeman. How am I doing that?
I don't know, but I think it's more my ineptitude this year than anything. I got to be honest, I am just awful this year. I got to step it up. I'm embarrassing myself at this point.
And with the Giants taking on the Eagles, and I thought they'd be undefeated at this point, we bring back Provolone Joe. You can hear him a lot on our sister station, 97.5 The Fanatic. Joe, good morning and welcome back.
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you? It's tough to pick winners when you're a Dallas fan. So, I get it.
I was waiting. I figured to just get that out of the way. So
Just
now we're good.
let's get it done. Let's get that done.
How are the Eagles not undefeated, though, Joe? Come on. How did that happen?
Well, Washington, as you know, Washington is a little bit of a sneaky team. And I really think that in the long run, it's a blessing in disguise that we lost that game. It gives a chance to refocus and take away all the talk of undefeated and this and records and all that stuff. And I think that, we were primed for an upset. I'd rather take it against Washington than anybody, to be honest with you. So get it out of the way early. They're refocused. I think they came back. They seem to be a lot more intent on taking it one game at a time now than looking too far ahead. So that may have helped them.
And in defense of losing to the Commanders, they've gone 6-1-1 in their last 8 games. I mean, I think they're a year ahead of schedule, but they're legit right now.
Yeah, I mean, when you have the potential league MVP playing quarterback for you at such a young age and playing at a level that, I mean, really, he's playing at a Mahomes, Allen, Brady-ish level where he doesn't make mistakes. He sees the whole field. He's way ahead of schedule. I don't think anybody predicted it. And then to make matters worse for opposing teams, you add his legs to the mix. You really have a superhero over there. And I just hope he stays healthy and stays on this trajectory. I didn't think he'd reach this level this fast.
Swendeman, what's your take on the Giants-Eagles this weekend? I know what Joe's is.
I'm with Judd. This is the first time you're ever going to see a Cowboys fan and an Eagles fan side. The Eagles are going to crush the Giants this week. I don't think it's even going to be close. I think the Eagles, not only for their offense and Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, Miles Sanders, their defense is lights out or near it. I mean, Darius Slay, they have so many stars on defense that aren't even getting dimensions because Jalen Hurts is playing at such a high level, that the defense is kind of flying under the radar. And I think you're really going to see who's the beast of the East this week. As much as it kills me to say it, it's all Eagles.
And I think one of the concerns that Giants fans have is Saquon Barkley, because we don't know what kind of shape he's going to be in this weekend.
Yeah, I read that he has a nicked up neck and he's out of practice, but I fully expect him to go. He's not going to, first of all, he's not going to miss a chance to play the Eagles. Second of all, he's got his brother in arms over there in our backfield, and they always have that little one-on-one against each other when we play. So I fully expect him to go 100% this weekend.
A guy who's been linked to all 3 teams that we've talked about so far, the Giants, the Cowboys, and the Eagles, is Odell Beckham Jr. Joe, what's your take on him?
I think that over this last Odell Beckham tour of the teams, we are finding out that he's not really 100%. And I think that managers, owners, general managers across the league that are seeing him, they're not taken back by his health. I think they really are pausing. They're taking a moment to look at him, see what they have, see what's left in the season, and understanding that, at least this is the way I'm reading it, I don't think he's going to play this year. I don't think he's ready. And because he's been out there for 2 weeks now, a week and a half, and nobody's made an offer, nobody seems to be, really romancing him to get there anymore. It's really died down. I think it has a lot to do with his health.
Swendeman, where are you on OBJ?
I would love to see him in Dallas, but I think, Uncle Jerry and company down there saw something that really scared him off, because if you listen to Jerry after OBJ's visit, it was a much different tone. It was much more reserved and much more, we're going to take it as it comes and see how, he rehabs, all that kind of talk. So I think they even hit the brakes on it.
And the other local New York team, of course, is the Jets. I have a feeling they're going to get schooled by the Bills this weekend. What do you think, Joe?
You know, the Jets. They're both in the same conference, both in the same division. So whenever you have two division foes going at with each other, there's always going to be fireworks. So, you know, I see the Jets as really sort of like Washington with us. The only thing is the Bills lost a couple games. They can't afford to give up one. But I see the same type of thing. The Jets could take them by surprise and give them a tough battle. If the Bills let off the gas pedal a little bit, the Jets might be there at the end. But I think the Bills will handle them. I mean, deep down, I think it. But, you know, you like to see a little bit of rivalry there, maybe get a little tight.
Swendeman, where are you in that game?
Bills Mafia all the way. They're home. That place is a zoo. And I mean, I think the Jets are going to keep it close, but I think Josh Allen and company are ready for him this time. Like, fool me once, but this time they're going to be ready. And at home, Buffalo takes it.
You play along with us online at WDHAFM.com. The grand prize, a trip for two to Hawaii or $5,000 cash. You can catch Joe on Twitter at JoeOrlando_22. Joe, Swendeman, Chris, thank you very much for joining me this morning. We'll see how this weekend plays out.
Hey, go Birds.
Good luck, guys.